I'm Pam Hoffman, Everyday Spacer.
I'm Jeff Miller, CME Computer and IT Solutions.
At Everyday Spacer, we show regular folks how to personally and directly participate in space exploration, science, and astronomy. We're here on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific Time, 12 midnight Eastern Time, and 2 p.m. on Saturday in Queensland, Australia. We're broadcasting live from Thousand Oaks, California. Thank you so much for being here. It's World Wide Web Day. Over to you.
Okay, well, first off, hi, Dawn.
Oh, hey, Dawn. We missed you last week.
Yep. So, some cybersecurity news. I've seen people getting infected from Facebook 3 times over the past week and a half. Yep, 3 times.
Oh, I remember too.
Yeah. Apparently, looks like an account takeover on Facebook where they took over someone's account, maybe more than one, and started putting out malware. Now it's the same old, takes over your screen malware where they, it doesn't actually do anything except shout at you to call them and don't turn off your computer.
And these people did. Yeah. They called them.
The
two I know.
Yeah.
Of.
Yeah.
No, two.
Well, one of them called them but didn't do anything. The first one called them and actually gave them money.
I didn't think she did.
Yeah. Gift cards. Hey, Janie.
Hey, Janie. Hi. Welcome.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott. Welcome.
Yeah. She was this craft workshop.
Yay, crafts. That's a great excuse to not be here.
Yeah. So if you ever get that account, screen takeover thing, just turn off the computer.
So what? They're on Facebook and all of a sudden it's just like,
yep.
You're infected.
Usually they clicked on someone's.
Don't turn off your machine.
Clicked on someone's post to view the image.
Okay.
And that's where it's hidden. It's hidden under, in the code for the image. And so then it takes over. They're really
tricksy.
Yeah. Don't take over don't turn off the computer is what they say. Turn off the computer.
These folks knew about the 2 I know. I heard from. They knew.
And they still felt
to watch.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting really good.
Now, one of the things that I've seen in all 3 of these is that they all had Ultra Viewer loaded on their computer, which is remote access software. Now, I don't believe the code can actually run it and allow them onto your computer by itself. But if you call them, one of the first things that they'll probably do is say, "Hey, run this program," and because they prime it for you to, for them to be able to screw with you. So, hi, Naomi.
Hey, Naomi. Welcome.
Yeah. So, don't call them, turn off your computer, or if you know how to use, Task Manager. If you know how to use Task Manager, use that to kill your browser.
So can you still do the Control-Alt-Delete on the keyboard?
And pull up Task Manager that way, yes. Yes,
okay.
You can. But if you don't know how to do that, just turn off the computer. Now, if you've got a laptop, you might just have to hold the power button until the lights go out. Just hitting it once puts your computer into sleep mode.
Oh.
You have to hold it until the lights go out.
Press and hold. Okay.
Yeah. And some other computers, desktops work the same way. Just hold the button until the lights go out.
Okay.
So that'll get rid of it. When it comes back up and your browser says, "Do you want to reload closed tabs?" Say no, because otherwise you'll reload the malicious ad. So and then whatever what website that you're on at the time that you get that. Currently it's Facebook, but it's been others. It will be others in the future. But whichever one you were just on, don't go on that website for about a day or 2, because they'll clean their mess up. They'll clean up their mess because they don't want to be known for that. So they will clean it up, but it might take them a day or 2 to find out. And
interesting.
So just be, and that's about it for that.
And because of the clients at Jeff's business having so much difficulty, we are offering a Zoom to anyone. What is that? The 13th of August at 12 noon Pacific time, right?
Yes.
Isn't that it? So, let me flash this thing real quick so you can see it. And if you want to get on that Zoom, just write to me.
Yep.
If it's before the 13th of August 2025, just so you know. And we'll be doing these more.
Yeah,
we'll be offering. I mean, if enough people have already had trouble, we're like,
yeah. And
time to have a conversation with everybody and help them out.
Yeah, and it'll be, a little bit of presentation from me, but about whatever's current, probably this, but maybe something new. And then the rest of it will be Q&A.
And I think if people tell a little bit of their story, they won't feel so like a lot of people have been very ashamed that, oh my God, I can't believe this. They taught me
Don't tell anyone that I did this. So
yeah.
I will never use anyone's name or even give enough to identify them if I share a story. But yeah.
Right. So yeah. All right. So let's see. Is that good for you?
Yeah. Oh, Janie said, thanks for cyber. Yeah. You're welcome, Janie.
Yeah. It's very good. We got to get him to do his own show soon. He's been threatening. All right. So tonight we're going to do Rubin Comet Chasers. We'll be back in 8.3 seconds. There's a link to that book in the description if you want a signed copy of the book. Again, use this Pam at everydayspacer.com and I will set you up. All right, so I have 2 quotes from this particular project on Zooniverse. The first one is from the head of the project. Rubin Observatory, with the help of Rubin Comet Chasers, is poised to discover an unprecedented number of comets, active asteroids, and other rare comet-like bodies. That's Colin Orion Chandler. I wonder if that's a real middle name. And the second quote I've pulled up from the site, Rubin Comet Catchers is a citizen science project that invites volunteers to help discover comets hiding in plain sight by scanning images from the NSF-DOE Vera C Rubin Observatory's legacy survey of space and time. That's LSST for short, the largest astronomical survey ever attempted. Participants will look for telltale signs of activity like faint tails or surrounding coma that reveal the presence of volatile ices. And that was the general comment on Zooniverse. So Jeff is going to do the demonstration tonight. Yep.
First, we've got Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Says, thanks from you too. Yeah, you're welcome, Scott. I just, I make money cleaning up these messes, but if people can not get it, cannot be bit, that's much better off for them.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So am I sharing?
Yes, please.
All right. There you go. There's the project.
Yep.
Oh, where's the top? Yeah, there we go.
It's our good old handy dandy Zooniverse.
Yeah.
It's been a little while since we did one of these, so you did one not too terribly long ago.
About 2 months ago. Yeah.
But Rubin Comet Catchers, this was actually inspired by a previous comet Zooniverse, comet counting Zooniverse, and they are looking for active. In fact, active asteroids was the name of the previous project.
Mm-hmm.
So that is this is dealing with a different data set. Their Vera Rubin Observatory, which isn't really necessarily looking for asteroids or comets, but they're taking so many shots of the sky that they've got a lot of data to work with. So, this is, 0% complete.
Still.
So when we looked at it last Friday, it was at 0%. We were hoping, I hope this doesn't get swarmed before we get to it. It hasn't. And
we have a lot of subjects there, 91,994.
Well, like I said, it's a big data set.
Yeah.
And so this is
they're likely to add to that too, right?
Quite possibly, yeah. This is stuff, a lot of which Pam's already read. Icy bodies, they're looking for icy bodies because they have the volatiles and stuff that that makes us in them. And also stuff that we could use to, to basically make air and water and stuff like that.
Rocket fuel.
Rocket fuel, yes. If you've got water, you've got pretty much most of what you need. Carbon, nitrogen, and a couple of other things. But and in the learn more, I don't like the way they said this because Usually, usually there's a different way of wording how do you get to here. This is the research. This is the actual observatory, which is almost looks like a an AI generated image, but this is
Very
actually,
distinctive, though.
yes.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
It's a really big camera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to answer, how did the Earth get its water? Well, two main answers: icy asteroids, or it just outgassed from volcanoes.
Okay.
But this is the standard stuff. Their procedure. They'll do flipbook style sequences for a lot of them. Not all of them have flipbook sequences. And we're looking for tails or dust, or what looks like haze around a comet, which is
the coma. Yeah.
The coma. And I said comet, but they're asteroids, but they act like they're comets.
Well, it says, Rubin Comet Chaser, so
yeah,
easy to think that.
Yeah,
they're not just a rocky body.
Right. Yeah.
It's got.
Yeah.
It's like a loosely held together snowball.
Right. Yeah.
It's what they described, some of them.
Yeah.
Not in this project, but in general.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
And basically, proof of concept, their first and sister Zooniverse project was active asteroids, and resulted in many discoveries published in scientific journals such as Safari, 6 years of sustained activity in Galt, and so they've published an awful lot of stuff from the previous one. They're hoping for another boom out of this one, and
I expect they'll get it.
Yeah, and this is their team.
It's a big team.
Yeah, it's a big team.
That was the first guy was the lead.
Yep. Colin Chandler. Yeah. Dr.
Colin
Chandler.
Orion Chandler.
Yeah.
I love that.
His parents obviously knew what they wanted him to be.
Unless he took it up after.
And I don't know that I'd wear that shirt with a bunch of geeks around.
Oh.
I know what that looks like. First man in the room. Education. They're, you just need a computer, tablet, or phone. And you can, they're pointing out a number of other Zooniverse projects there. And the fact, what are volatiles? Essentially anything that melts and outgasses. How do you get the pictures? They talk about how they get it from the Rubin telescope. And these are just basically data sets that are being used for other things. So, hey, why not double dip on it? They've already got the images, might as well look for comets in them. Where the pictures come from, the dark energy camera. So that'll tell you what they're actually looking for. But hey, let's see how much stuff we can find in those images, how many different things.
And the dark energy camera makes total sense for the Rubin Observatory.
Right, yeah. Yeah. How do you know if activity in an image is real? Well, they talk about that later. What will you do with the classifications? We'll carry out follow-up observing campaigns. Basically, if people point out a new target, they'll then get computer time with other or telescope time on other telescopes to confirm that that's actually what that is.
Very good.
But so instead of having to chase down, millions of or hundreds of thousands of different possible active asteroids, we'll narrow them down so that they can just point out ones that are likely. So
sounds good. I didn't read this stuff. I played around with the project itself, which a little bit simple for me. But we'll see. Jeff will demonstrate.
Yeah. And what kind of resources are necessary for this project? Well, we have only about 1 terabyte of storage and a few hundred hours of relatively simple compute from the science platform. So they don't get a lot of help from the project because this isn't the focus of the project. But by using, citizen scientists, they can cut down on the computer time and have us essentially be their computer. So, so we can help with that.
Cool.
And they have a field guide. It's actually pretty decent. Solar system object, just the basic, what's a solar system object? Well, they explain it. So some of this is for people who are brand new, but then they get into trails. This is actually a moving object, not a trail, because you can see it's just basically the same size essentially as it goes through. And so, although sometimes they can be, looks like a dashed line because a asteroid can rotate and have different brightnesses. So this also is not a tail. Now this is a moving object, but it also has a tail that you can see right there.
Yeah, that kind of hazy thing right after it.
It also has a bunch of artifacts in here, which they have different. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Cliff, welcome.
Yep.
Late, but I'm here.
Yep.
That's what counts.
Yep. And what drives me nuts is that this thing keeps being in a different position every time. Coma. So this is what happens if an asteroid is either not moving relative to you or is heading toward you or away from you. It looks like relatively, or it's moving very slowly, because you can actually see it's kind of like, kind of has a tail that way, but it's mostly just fuzzy around it. So, that is an object that they're looking for. And they'll have missing objects. What if there's nothing in there? Well, they use algorithms to try to filter those out, but there's still a couple left.
Yeah, because it's generally in the center of what they're showing you.
Yeah. Crowded fields, again, if there's too much stuff in there to see anything, there's too much stuff in there to see anything. And you let them know. But every once in a while, like there is a tail on something, even if it is crowded. So if you can find something in there, go for it.
Well, that really jumps.
Blurry images. Well, everything's fuzzy there. So, galaxies, again, galaxy isn't an asteroid or comet, but there's actually probably one behind it as it's moving in this one, but the galaxy itself is not, and this is just a bunch of things. There's actually an asteroid in that mix, but it's a galaxy, a star, and an asteroid. Wow. And you can't really tell if it's active or not. Cosmic rays. They look like a hair on the lens.
Okay.
Not an object. This, however, was, if you can see that. So
it seems to have a tail.
Ignore the cosmic ray and just look for the object in or near the center. Scattered light, star spikes. Y'all know what those are. Not comets. Donuts. Now they called these donuts, and they said that this image was full of donuts. I don't see anything with holes in the center. Now I do see a lot of things with spikes coming all off of them. Those look more like bug splats to me than donuts. But hey, if they want to call them donuts and not call them bugs on a windshield, that's fine too. But again, not comets. Background objects. There can be things like gas clouds or things like that in the background. That here you go. This is a globular cluster.
Oh, wow.
You might want to do report the thing, to basically, hey, here's something interesting I found, and you can mark things to show as things that are interesting.
Oh.
And or just save it to your, to your thing. But you might be able to tip them off to something else that no one was expecting too. So go for it. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we saw this too. Oh, and the junk about the interstellar object being alien made. The interstellar passerby just passing by.
Well, apparently the quote scientist unquote who called it alien basically really wants it to be alien, but he doesn't expect it to be. Well, then why, so he's just clickbaiting. But I think this came from Harvard, and well, lately Harvard's been in the news for all the wrong reasons a lot lately, and this is another one of them. Partial images. Sometimes they're near the edge of the chip that's reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. Look for the object.
Generally in the center
yeah.
of the.
Now some of them are go across the two chips.
Oh, I see. That's what that is.
And there's the object though. And so kind of ignore the line unless it makes it so that you can't really tell if there's an object there.
That kind of looks like a comet.
Yeah, it does. Size of the dot and what does it mean? Basically, it means the brighter it is, the bigger the dot. I don't know why they needed that one in there. But
somebody must have asked.
Yep, artificial trails. These are just
the big black thing?
Yeah. That's actually a Starlink or the like. And here is just the chip freaked out.
Oh.
And sometimes it looks like a series of satellites or a Tholian's web. So someone's old enough to know
nice
what
reference.
That is. Yep. Yeah. And last but not least, dead columns. These are just data glitches. Ignore them. They're either, wide like that, narrow like this. And they said sometimes they're horizontal, but they're almost always vertical. Okay, so what can we do? Oh, here, let's classify. Okay, you could do talk, and this is where you talk about an image because each image has a number. You can go and talk about it and say, hey, what's all this in this one? Or, hey, there's a globular cluster here. Or, is this a dust cloud? Because who knows? Maybe they don't know that there's one in that region of space. That's why having lots of eyes on stuff, you might spot something that they didn't know about.
Right.
And it's not their project, but they'll know people who would be interested in that. So, actually, I have one over here. It was from my previous look through, and it was the first one. And look, there's a tail.
Looks like a comet to me.
Yeah, or active asteroid because it's an asteroid, but not a comet.
Right.
But it's just Okay, so
cool.
Do I see a tail or coma? Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You look at the middle of the image.
Congratulations. Now they did say that they have a bunch of training images.
Right.
So you start off with training images. So
yeah, I just got one, and then I saw a whole bunch of things that were nothing. Nothing in there was useful, and then I got another one. So they might be interspersed.
And there's two images here, so we could flip book it. We can tell that it's moving against the background, so it's an asteroid, but I don't see any coma or tail around it. So I'm going to say.
This so reminds me of that blink comparator.
That's essentially what they're doing, but there can be up to 4 or 5 images.
I haven't seen more than 2 yet.
Probably not from this data set. Now here, is that a tail or some other object in there?
You could probably zoom in, right?
Well, if you notice, in this, let's stop that and just go to the other. In this one, there's nothing. You see, there's a little bit of fuzz around it, but there's a little bit of fuzz around everything. But in this one, that whatever that is, isn't in this other image here. So I'm gonna say no on this one.
Okay.
And come on, no. That is known to be displaying activity. Oh, interesting. So I guess it was showing activity. Just didn't look like it in both of them. Okay, here.
Wow, yeah, that definitely looks like to me.
Yeah. See what the.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch that was none, and I didn't get a miss. So.
Yeah, congratulations. So I'm still in training mode apparently.
That's wild, because.
So this one here.
Awful close to the edge.
Well, it moved. Well, no, I don't know.
The other things are are the same.
Yeah, that's true. It moved a little bit, but it looks like maybe time lapse, so it might have been a different chip that took the other one. But again, no activity on it. It's moving, but that doesn't. Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
Yes.
I'd say so. Yep, you got it.
Let's see this one.
That's interesting. I didn't get any of those.
Yeah.
I was definitely running the video aspect of it with the.
Oh yes.
With the arrow.
Let's just see the.
Yeah, I thought. Oh, that's definitely one. I thought that was helpful to run them back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a lot of those. I got like 2 out of almost 2 dozen, I think.
Yeah, that's
very
faint.
So. Yeah, I don't think that's.
So. Okay, let's see. Oh.
Pretty neat difference, though. You see.
Yeah.
How it's moving across the.
Yep.
Background things. Oh, that's a big change. Okay.
Yeah. There's still no coma or tail.
Oh.
This is one where it's near an edge. But it does look like
there's something going on.
Yeah. It's fuzzy.
Oh, they thought that was one too.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't get any of that. That's wild. And I was first timer from this past week, so.
No.
Oh, there's something going on there.
Yeah, that's definitely
like 2 tails.
Yep.
Wow, that was a better set than I got. Good. I just wanted to see it, so I played around with it for a little bit.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit simple for my taste, but
yeah,
I think it's good to have a whole bunch of people looking at these things and helping them out. So, yeah, did you have some more stuff to?
No, there's a tutorial, but it just basically says what we said before. So,
okay.
Now,
it does have a tutorial like
other
projects do. I'll just flash it up there so they can see them.
Yeah. So welcome.
Cool picture.
Yeah. Standard, the first and last are the welcome and the goodbyes, but the ones in the middle are object, no object. So this is one where, the second image didn't have the object. So, tail, they're pointing out there's a tail.
I like the arrows.
Yes. There's a coma.
Yep.
And
some of the artifacts,
lookalikes, yeah.
And then
fuzzy star, the number them here.
Yeah, like 6. That. If everything has a tail, the telescope moved.
Yep. Yeah. If
right, Cliff?
Yeah.
Oh, not showing screen. Oh, that was my fault. Thank you, Janie. Sorry.
Let's go back to the beginning then.
Yes.
Okay, that's how it looks.
That's why we need you.
That's how, welcome screen, object or not. It has a tail there. They pointed out. Has a coma there. They pointed out. Not the ones.
Yes.
And they do list out why they're not the ones, but basically they pulled this from the field guide, except for number 6 here, which wasn't in the field guide. Apparently they're saying that you're getting a reflection off the mirror, off of the telescope.
Yeah, it's an artifact of the telescope, yeah.
Yeah. Feeling uncertain, you can ask about it. Few last things. Important, the flipbook feature, you do the triangle, which is the play button. I don't know why they have to explain that, but hey.
You're welcome, Janie.
And
let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yep. And there it goes. Okay, so that's all.
I might be a little tired. I was up at 4:43 and I could not get back to sleep.
Yeah.
So it's been a long day.
Yeah. And that's about it for that. Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Well, like I said, it's kind of a simple project this time. little bit too simple for me, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you want to just do something, or if you want to get to sleep, I should have done that maybe. That'd have been just about right, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to let you know that Everyday Spacer is sponsored by CME Computer and IT Solutions. And I'm going to go into some stellar events this week. Oh, you have it there, but you didn't. That's this beautiful website.
Yep.
Oh, nitrogen ice cream. Yes. And happy birthday, Jeff.
Thanks, Cliff. Oh, thanks for everyone who actually commented on the post.
Yeah, that was really cool. She had this big doer, like a real nitrogen doer. Big, really big. And she mixed up stuff in a bowl and she's...
And here's the weird thing.
All this cloudy stuff went everywhere. It was pretty funny.
We were wondering how they get it delivered. Apparently the fire department delivers it to them.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Unexpected. A little bit unexpected that they would say that the fire department. And something about safety, right?
Well, she didn't say. She might not know, but my guess would be safety. I mean, what happens if you have a spill? Well, they found that out in one of the Terminator movies.
Oh. All right, ready?
Yep.
Oh, okay, some stellar events this week. We're talking about August 1st through August 8th. And of course, it's the beginning of the month. And I would like to remind you that skymaps.com offers a free 2-page download for this month. It's a great resource, and I use it for all kinds of things. Oh, how do you not look any older, Jeff?
Because I had great skill in choosing my parents.
And as usual, and we have some time, I'm going to go ahead and read the Farmer's Almanac synopsis off of my show notes, though, because I can actually read that. On the first, embedded in dusk's twilight, Mars begins to sink ever lower throughout the month. Try observing it at 8:15 p.m., especially on the 26th, when the red planet hovers near the crescent moon. That's a great signpost. You can find the crescent moon and look for the planet next to it. Although the Perseids meteors are mostly washed out by a nearly full moon on the 11th and 12th, a pre-dawn spectacle can be beheld. Boy, they really put them in here at 5 a.m. from the 11th to the 13th. Stop it. From the 11th to the 13th, but especially on the morning of the 12th. The year's most glorious conjunction unfolds low in the east, with dazzling Venus and brilliant Jupiter closely huddled together. On the 20th, the crescent moon forms a dramatic triangle with the two planets best seen at 5 a.m. Oh, what's Cliff got to say? 180 degrees below zero. Yes, don't stick your tongue.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Jeff. Naomi says.
Thanks, Naomi.
Where are we here? August 1st?
I'm in my prime.
Yes. August 1st.
The prime number.
Good one. Yes. August 1st is the first quarter moon, and the moon is at apogee. August 3rd, Antares is 0.6 degrees north of the moon. That ought to be an occultation, but they didn't say anything.
Well, we rarely see occultations to the north of the moon. Usually they're to the south of the moon.
At least according to that calendar.
Yeah, according to our calendar, which I'm pretty sure is written for
an astronomy calendar.
For a Northern Hemisphere audience.
That makes sense. So August 5th, the moon runs low. That's funny because I didn't write moon in there, but I knew what I meant. August 6th, Saturn and Neptune are in conjunction. August 8th is the Friday night show. I hinted at the topic last week. Stick around for more. Find us Fridays at 9 p.m. Pacific time on the Everyday Spacer Facebook page and the Everyday Spacer YouTube channel. It actually worked this week. What inspires you the most for the coming week?
If you or someone you know has done something interesting involving space exploration, science, or astronomy, we'd love to share our live. Join us again next Friday, August 8th. Pam will do some digging into space-related companies in Africa.
It's been fascinating to me for a long time. I just started seeing some things on Facebook about African companies. Like, wait, what? They're doing space there now? And from one of our friends, we learned that there are 51 countries in the continent of Africa. Can almost match up one per United States. And have some fun with that. Anyway, we got a couple comments. And I posted an article about the man that was responsible for the almanac. I saw that. How fabulous that was. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you, Dawn. I hope you have a great week, too. So, Dawn was here, and Cliff, and Janie, and Naomi, and Scott. I know Scott was here. Did we get everybody?
I think that's everybody.
It's always wonderful to have you here with us. You help us. Please show the screen. Thanks, Janie. And yeah, you look up stuff. We don't have Daniel here tonight. He's been here lately. It's fabulous to have you. It's always a better show when you're here with us. Oh, we got another comment. You got it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and thank you, Naomi.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being here. You're very welcome. All right. So anything else from you?
No.
I think I'm good. I'm tired. So, folks, have a great week. We'll see you again next Friday. Right. I'm going to do some digging in those space-related companies in Africa. Good night.
Good night.
There it is.